Welcome to True Health Tuesday, and the truth will set you free. Today, it's Parkinson's, and this is huge. Let's get into it. This is a new path to healing. Now, please share this vital life-saving information. Subscribe to our channel. It's going to help us grow and literally change the world. Now, a new path to healing. Let's look into this. Now, Parkinson's, hugely popular now. Okay, you're looking at 11 million people globally, more than 1 million in America, and this is only Parkinson's. You're looking to think about how many people have essential tremors. 52 billion in America is spent on this. It's a crime. Now, the symptoms, okay, rigidity, tremors, slow movement, postural instability, poor balance. All of these things show that there's a movement deficiency syndrome going in with this. Now, the conventional approach, they manage symptoms with levodopa, but if you see the symptoms or Cinnamate, the medications they use literally cause some of the symptoms that are there. They suppress them, but it ends up, it temporarily increases dopamine levels. And then they have the surgery where they put a deep brain muscle stimulator in, or a deep brain stimulator. Now, this doesn't halt the disease. It actually leads to severe side effects of neuropsychiatric disorders, dyskinesia. Now, the natural approach, okay, is addressing the root cause of the dysfunction. Now, removing the stressors, supporting the body, and healing in the 5 keys to health. Now, this is hugely important because we're listening to the symptoms the body's presenting. Now, your brain isn't hardwired. It's always regrowing new neuronal connections. And in fact, that's what that movement is. It's literally the brain sending a motor impulse down to get more stimulus into the brain. So the brain has an incredible ability called neuroplasticity. That means you can create new neurons, an infinite number of neuronal connections based on the stimulus up. And I love this. Now, quote, exercise increases BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a key protein that supports the survival of existing neurons and encourages the growth of new ones. Let's work at this. Now, when you look at the brain, let's look at a couple of different areas. One, basal ganglia. Now, this is deep inside of the brain. It acts like a processing station, okay, where it controls voluntary and involuntary movements. Now, this is way at the base of the brain on the inside. Now, the substantia nigra is a critical part of the basal ganglia that produces a neurotransmitter called dopamine. Now, the substantia nigra just means black substance. So when we look at this, a healthy brain, dopamine acts as a chemical messenger, allowing for smooth, coordinated, effortless movement. It tells your body to grow, gives you control of your functions. Now, in a Parkinson's brains, the cells that produce the dopamine that allow you to have good control die off. Okay, they can't produce the dopamine. Now, without enough of this go signal, movements become slow, shaky, difficult. I love the analogy. Dopamine's a green light. Without it, you're looking at yellow and red. Now, the spine-brain connection, the curve in the neck is called the arc of life. Why is that? Because the brain doesn't stop at the skull. There's an oblong section that extends the top portion of the neck. Now, 100% of people I get with the Parkinson's diagnosis or with essential tremors or anything like that, they're missing a curve, or the curve's forward, or the head's forward. Now, what that does, that literally pulls on the brainstem, altering the structures inside. Plus, that brain, okay, consumes 90% of the body's oxygen because it produces its own food called cerebral spinal fluid. And if there's a structural deviation in the neck or forward head carriage, and this is why you see people with their head forward doing the shaking, 100% of people with Parkinson's has loss of curve in their neck that I've checked, or forward head carriage. And this is pulling on the brainstem, not allowing that cerebral spinal fluid that's produced in the brain to drain the way it's supposed to drain. So when the structure fails, physical stress, and this is going to be falls, accidents, this loss of curve, this mechanical tension on the spinal cord interferes with the flow of cerebral spinal fluid and the signals from the body to the brain and the brain to the body. You have to look at the structural issue. Now, recovering from Parkinson's requires help. Three things we got to address: physical, chemical, and emotional stressors. And then through neuroplasticity, where the brain can actually regenerate, then you can achieve health. So this is huge. If you want help with this, look at our consultations. Now, I've been doing this stuff for over 30 years. My son's been doing it for over 20 years. And he is one of the greatest researchers ever. So please get to our adaptivephysiology.com site, sign up for a consultation, and we can go in and directly get information from you and guide you on your pathway to health. And sign up for either my consultations or my son's consultations, Michael Bergman. He is one of the most brilliant researchers in the world. So start today by scheduling for a consultation, and we'll work with everything we can to get you healthy. So what goes wrong? And the loss of curve in the neck could be from very, very minor traumas. What I tell every patient, because when we look at the neck and we see a loss of curve or forward head carriage or degeneration, I can say, look, you had some type of trauma, 5 years, 10 years, 20, 30 years ago, based on the amount of degeneration we see. And they'll say, no, I never had an accident, never had an accident. Look at all the cumulative traumas that people have suffered from. And I tell everyone, go, when you were sliding down the slide when you were 7 years old, and mom told you not to. When you had that sliding into second base and whipped your body around, or doing the somersault and landing it crooked. I'm not talking accidents that would send you to the hospital. I'm talking about the 1,000 little minor traumas. And if you're 25 or 50 or 75 years old, you've been alive a quarter, a half a century, or 3/4 of a century. And in that time, there's been thousands of traumas that have never been addressed. So first, you got the spinal misalignments. And then that interferes with the spinal cord, that nervous system interference. And then the symptoms appear. So that's the chain reaction. Now, the hidden drivers, and this is going to be inflammation and oxidative stress. Now, inflammation is a healing process. Chronic inflammation means that there's chronic tissue damage that the body is trying to repair. Now, this is going to be poor diet, toxins, environmental toxins. Stress is a big trigger. And this literally, this fire in the body, this chronic systemic inflammatory response can cross the blood-brain barrier and actually damage healthy brain cells. Now, oxidative stress, this is what your body breaks down and builds all the cells. You can think of it as rust. That's also oxidative stress. But when you look at inflammation, and that is a breakdown and buildup of cells, there's a free radical formation that forms, and those free radicals can damage healthy cells. So, and this is why antioxidants, can literally, these free radicals can damage healthy cells. And this can alter protein production, DNA, accelerate aging, and death of the neurons. So, and I love this quote, modern world exposes us to an unprecedented level of toxins, from pesticides, heavy metals. These toxins can cross the blood-brain barrier, creating inflammation and cellular damage. If you want a natural approach to healthcare, like literally how your body can regenerate, please get to one of our clinics. And we have a clinic in Tijuana, Mexico, and Huntington Beach, California. And what we do there, we do a complete chiropractic and orthopedic exam, 3 different nerve scans, full sets of x-rays. At our Mexico clinic, we can do live blood cell analysis, detoxing IVs, nutrient IVs, dental health to remove cavitations or amalgam mercuries. All of these can be contributing factors to neurologic disorders and physiologic disorders. So please address the underlying cause. Get to one of our clinics if you can. The links are below. and get to our adaptivephysiology.com site and learn what your body is going through, what a disease is, dis-ease is, what the source of it is, and how to get it corrected. So here's the solutions. Number one, remove the interference. That means you have to look at the entire structure. And I'm talking the pelvis, lumbar, thoracic, and cervical spines, static and stress x-rays to identify the problem. And when you're looking at this, the brain stem extends the top portion of the neck. So this is why we check the upper cervical on every patient, because this is the cardiac and respiratory center, but it also controls that cerebrospinal fluid. So if you have a loss of structure, obviously that nervous system isn't going to function at its optimal. Number two, movement is life. And this is why to retrain the brain after those traumas, when the body is starting to give those signals, hopefully we can do it before, okay, to identify the problem before it starts happening. But we retrain how to walk. We give every patient these cross-crawl exercises, get both halves of the brain to fire off. Then we talk about deep breathing, because that little 2-pound brain, that 1 kilo brain burns 90% of the body's oxygen. So deep diaphragmatic breathing. So deep diaphragmatic breathing, cross-crawl movements, and retraining the great gait. Now, 3, nutrition, and this is huge. Foods that heal. You're looking at organic fruits and vegetables, healthy fats, such as healthy butters, okay, ghee, avocado, coconut oil, fantastic. Look at vegetable juice, fantastic. Carrot juice has antimicrobial properties. There are tons, and all of these plant products have antioxidants that can deactivate those free radicals. And a second, you've got to support that gut-brain connection. This means that healthy fermented foods and prebiotics or probiotics to change that area. Bone broth, fantastic for healing gut issues, but it also gives you the available materials to rebuild those neurons in the body. And raw dairy, it's one of the healthiest things that you can get, because once it's pasteurized or processed or hormones are added so the cow can keep producing milk, the raw dairy has phenomenal proteins and healthy fats. Now, the foods that harm you, you're looking at processed foods, refined sugars. These are food products that live on the shelf longer, but they've had the metabolic and digestive enzymes removed, so you can't break them down. And then seed oils, absolutely poisonous to the blood system and nervous system. Look at corn oil, canola oil, soy oils, cottonseed oils. All of these oils are toxic to the system. And non-organic pesticide-laden produce. Figure most pesticides are estrogen-based, and this can radically negatively affect your hormonal, which is another way that the brain communicates to the body. Brain-boosting nutrients. Coenzyme Q10, fantastic. Glutathione, a master antioxidant. And healthy omega-3s from small fish, anchovy, mackerel, sardine, but then look at walnuts, look at healthy animal products, get a high omega-3 ratio. Phenomenal. You're giving the body the ability you're giving the raw materials so your body can regenerate. Then the fourth key to health, deep sleep. This is the brain's janitor. This is when the brain regenerates. This is when the brain can detoxify. Sleep is not passive. It's literally the brain actively cleanses itself of metabolic waste built up during the day. This is essential for reducing that chronic inflammation and allowing tissue repair and hormone regulation. Now, be consistent in your sleep patterns. If you can, go to bed minimum by 10, because we're an animal species living on the planet, and we have this natural circadian rhythm. So if you're sleeping too much, 9 hours or more, you're looking at damage to the brain. 5 hours or less, you're looking at the body not being able to repair. So optimal function is 6.5 to 7.5 hours of deep sleep. And then optimize your environment, okay, your sleep environment. Realize that you go through these 90-minute cycles called rapid eye movement when you're literally in a coma, but all your energy is going to regeneration. But when you complete that, your eyes literally open. So the environment has to be so dark you can't see your hand in front of your face or get eye coverings. Quiet and cool, absolutely important. And no TVs, cell phones, iPads, anything, no blue light before bed. Why? Because blue light interrupts melatonin. And melatonin doesn't make you sleepy, but melatonin lengthens those periods of rapid eye movement. And that's the healing state of sleep. Sleep is regeneration, most important part of your day. And then biology of belief, the mindset. This is why we talk about clearing the nervous system of interference, proper nutrition, good sleep, exercise, and movement. And the mindset is huge. And the why is super important, because I tell people, I mean, to recover from this, it's like you're training for a marathon. So you have to find your why. Why do you want to get healthy? Why do you want to put forth that effort to regenerate healthy tissue? And then practice gratitude. Gratitude is amazing, because if you have Parkinson's or essential tremors or a chronic illness, every time you move, every time you try to grab something, you're reminded of this, okay? And that can create a negative feedback loop. So these thoughts can suck you into the pit of hell. So the attitude of gratitude and healing, this is why prayer and meditation, focusing that mind, literally will change your physiology. And build a support system around you of people that will support your efforts in getting this corrected. Now, get to our website, open up a free account, look at the articles we have on this. I mean, brilliant referenced articles and exercises you could do right away. Look at the article on Parkinson's and New Path of Healing is amazing. It's just a detailed pattern. Now, please place your comments and questions below this, but share this vital life-saving information. People are suffering and they're not getting the solution. They're not saying that their body is responding correctly based on the stimulus. And God bless you. Your body is built for the world, and the world was built for you. Happy New Year, everyone.